Life does not hand out meaning like tickets. It waits for you to build it brick by brick, with decisions you own, consequences you accept, and lessons you refuse to ignore. Comfort makes pleasant promises but charges interest you never see coming. Progress demands honest effort up front and pays later in confidence that cannot be stolen from you. Most people wait for the perfect mood before starting anything important. The wise begin anyway, letting momentum create the right mood, just as fire shapes iron into something useful. Forgive your past self for being ignorant, but never for being negligent. You did not know then, now you do. Knowledge creates responsibility. Show it through consistent and deliberate action. Discipline is choosing your future self in the present tense. Every small act declares loyalty to who you want to become, louder than any promise you could ever announce publicly. Measure your days by the seeds you plant, not the compliments you collect. Roots grow in silence, and harvest comes only to those patient enough to wait. Admiration is a charming guest, but respect is a permanent tenant. Build relationships where respect pays the bills through listening, boundaries, and the courage to speak difficult truths with kindness. Love that forbids growth is nothing but fear in costume. Real love hands you tools, not chains, and celebrates the stretch marks of becoming your true self. If apologies were currency, many would pay in counterfeit. A real apology names the harm, accepts the cost, and changes the behavior that caused the damage in the first place. Attraction may open the door, but only character keeps the lights on. Choose someone whose habits treat you kindly, not only on Fridays, but on every ordinary Tuesday. When you speak only to win, you lose intimacy. When you speak to understand, you gain both closeness and clarity. Two treasures far more valuable than any verbal victory. Jealousy is an alarm, not a verdict. Investigate it. Is there real danger? Or is old insecurity ringing again? Fix the situation if needed. Fix the story if not. Resentment is interest charged on the conversations you avoided. Pay the principal now. Tell the truth kindly. Listen bravely and create a plan you can both carry without bitterness. Partnership is a dance where both partners learn each other's rhythms. Step on toes, apologize, adjust your timing, and keep dancing. Skill grows quickly when pride takes a seat. Intelligence collects answers, but wisdom improves the questions. The better the questions you ask, the more clearly life becomes a conversation, instead of a shouting match with your impulses. Beware fashionable cynicism. It sounds intelligent while doing absolutely nothing. Wisdom critiques with proposals, repairs what it questions, or chooses to remain silent until it can offer real solutions. A useful thought is better than a clever one. Cleverness entertains your pride. Usefulness serves your day. Choose the ideas that help you act with courage and care. Wisdom trims words like a gardener trims branches, so more light can reach the fruit. Speak only what matters with kindness, and let silence carry the rest of the weight. If you must choose between being right and being helpful, choose helpful. You'll often become right, eventually by learning from the results of your helpfulness and humility combined. Perspective is portable grace. Step back, zoom out, and watch emergencies shrink into tasks. From a balcony view, panic often looks like poor planning dressed up with a siren. A principle is proven when it survives inconvenience. If you abandon it the first time, it costs you. It was never a principle, only a convenient personal preference. Failure is not a verdict, it's a photograph of a single moment. The film continues. Adjust the lighting, change your angle, and take the next shot with steadier hands. Most people quit not because the goal is impossible, but because the feedback is unpleasant. Build tolerance for discomfort, and you'll see the world as far more achievable. The scoreboard is honest but incomplete. It shows only outcomes, not the integrity or teamwork behind them. Win, but build a character you'd admire even without any trophies. Failure becomes final only when you turn it into identity. Keep it as information. Adjust your inputs, refine your process, and try again with better preparation. Talent is loud at the start, endurance is loud at the finish. Most races are decided by the one who kept going after the applause took a break. Risk makes life three-dimensional. Avoid every risk and you live a flat, predictable story. Take wise risks, and the world gains depth, color, and unexpected beauty. If critics can stop you, you are selling pride, not purpose. Purpose is stubborn, it continues building, while critics run out of interesting things to say. The clock is a fair referee. It records only what you practiced, not what you dreamed about. Train in reality, not in the safe halls of imagination. Attention is a spotlight with limited battery life. Whatever you aim it at grows brighter in your mind. Protect it fiercely and aim it toward what returns energy. The brain loves shortcuts. Habits are its highways. Build healthy routes on purpose, so your automatic pilot takes you somewhere you actually want to land and stay. Emotions are messengers, not monarchs. Hear them, thank them, and then let reason and your values decide the long-term plan you choose to follow. Willpower fatigues, but environment endures. Remove temptations, prepare your tools, and make bad choices inconvenient so that good ones become the easier default every single time. Identity shapes behavior. Say, I am instead of I should. Identities cast long shadow, stand in one that naturally pulls you toward the habits you truly desire. Anxiety hates specifics. Name the fear clearly, define the smallest possible next action, and schedule it. Vague dread cannot survive in the light of precise planning. Gratitude is cognitive weightlifting. Each repetition of appreciation strengthens your ability to notice positives, which improves mood, resilience, and relationships in ways that accumulate quietly over time. Social comparison confuses highlight reels with documentaries. Measure yourself against your previous self, the only comparison with clean data, fair rules, and a genuinely useful outcome. The brain treats unfamiliar effort as danger. Reframe it as training. Stress becomes stimulus when you pair it with recovery, reflection, and a clear personal purpose. Rumination is a broken record scratching your future. Interrupt it with movement, conversation, or writing so that you replace the loops with lines moving forward. Self-talk teaches your nervous system how safe the world is. Speak to yourself like a coach, honest about faults, but always firm and encouraging about possibilities. Tiny wins are neurological investments. Each completed task deposits confidence, and that confidence compounds into an identity that supports even bigger actions in the future. People repeat what is rewarded. If you want a behavior to grow, attach immediate, meaningful reinforcement to it. Smart rewards can shape habits more effectively than punishment.